Hello, testing. Can you test?
Kitty.
Okay, kitty. All right, I'm going to pour you some tea, and you're going to guess what it is. I think you're going to know what it is. Oh, I spilled some on the table.
Not chocolate tea.
No, it's not. Do you want to smell it? See if you can tell me what you think it is? How much sugar?
I don't know.
Give me a lot. That's really sugary. I'm not used to doing this, so I might have put a little too much sugar in there.
Oh, well.
So how you doing? You just took a great nap, didn't you?
I didn't really nap.
Your eyes are all red. Oh, here comes the cat to check out my tea.
Just lay on my lap, kitty out.
I don't even think she can get here from there. So how was your week? How was your week? Do you remember what happened this week?
No, I don't.
Did you work on an acting show this week?
It was last week. Get your facts straight.
All right, what kind of, have you tasted the tea yet?
No, but I'm scared of the cat. No.
She's like, no, I don't think so. Why don't you lay down?
Me or her?
Oh, it's really good.
No, look it.
Oh my God, I missed fresh tea so much. I've been serving you all that weird tea. This is really good. Try it. Try it, honey. Hello.
What?
Wake up. Try your tea. You need some, obviously. Are you having trouble picking it up? Oh my God. Is it too hot? Does it taste familiar?
No.
Okay, I'm going to give you hints. It's familiar. You've had it before. You know what it is?
Chai tea.
Yeah. What kind?
Rena's
chai tea from Chato.
About to be cat tea.
Okay. Now that you've guessed that correctly, I'm going to torture you in the future with this whole box.
Why?
I got 20 kinds of tea here. Smell them.
How about just bring that to Dylan's house?
No. So you're excited about going to North Carolina in a couple weeks, right?
Not a couple weeks. 6 weeks and 2 days.
Aha, she's doing a countdown. And what's happening with your acting? What have you done this week in your acting?
Napped.
No, you had an acting job. It was so grueling hard. It was lasting how many hours?
15 minutes.
And what did you do?
Play with the dog.
And then it was over. What's your minimum? What are they going to pay you for that?
I have no idea. What?
Okay, she got a job on something and she can't tell you what it is. You signed a non-disclosure, right? You can't. You don't even remember what you signed? You had me read it. She's not about to tell you the name of the show or anything, but it was basically playing with dogs.
Yeah.
I think you get a 2-hour minimum or 4-hour minimum.
It's $150.
How do you know?
I don't know.
They just told you a flat rate?
Yeah.
And then she gets paid $25 each time she gets a COVID test. Are you reacting to all the cat hair on your mic? All right. What happened 2 days ago? Why are you so tired? What did we do? Where did we go for a walk as a family? Do you remember?
You had me clean the room.
All you remember is cleaning the room. Yeah. Well, I was cleaning out here. It's fair, isn't it?
I can't clean my room and my bathroom at the same time. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you can you can vacuum both.
I quiet on the set, Mom.
Just ignore that. Nobody can hear that. We went to Disneyland. Don't you remember? Don't you remember that?
When did we go?
Like 2 days ago. Don't you remember?
We definitely did not go 2 days ago.
Okay, when you move your mic around like that, I'm hearing a lot of crickety sounds. You have to have good technique.
Well, I'm lazy.
Okay, well, this is our second podcast, so we should probably use some of what we just did for an intro, and now we should play the music, right?
Okay.
Do you remember which button it is? I dare you to push a button and figure out which. Oh my God! So those are not our theme song. That's not our theme song. That's my, oh my God. You really don't know which one it is. That's for sure not our theme song. There you go. Yeah. Gotta dance. Oh, I'm going to dance. Yay. This is our second podcast. Our first one we recorded in August of 2020. And we had current events. And I'm still editing it. And they're not that current anymore. Do you remember what they were? The VMA Awards with the masks.
And we didn't even do what we said we're going to do, that cake.
It was too ambitious.
I feel like I could still do it.
We're both too ambitious. We were going to cook a cake in the middle of our podcast. And I tried to do it with how many cameras? 3 or 4. So editing, it was my first try. It was so hard. I made a lot of mistakes. We were not going to cook the
cake on camera. We were going to do it for my birthday, but we didn't do it.
Yeah, so you were a year younger last time we tried to do a podcast, which I'm still editing. But I'll come out with that one right away because now I know what I'm doing. I had a little experience since then. So why did we go to Disneyland? What did we do there? Do you remember? She's like a zombie.
What?
Do you remember what we did at Disneyland? First of all, we told Michael, hey, we want to go for a walk. And I told Gabi she could pick the place. Will you come with us? And he said, yeah. And then I told him before we went because I didn't want him sitting in the car for an hour wondering. But he probably wouldn't have noticed. He probably would have just sat there playing his video game and maybe like an hour in would have said, hey, where are we going? And so we walked on, what do you call it? Main Street? No, it's not Main Street. Downtown Disney. And all it is restaurants and shops and walking and fountains and ducks. And we tried the pickle.
I was surprised the ducks were there.
They seemed really happy to see humans, don't you think?
Usually I see them in the park.
So,
did they release the ducks?
What do you call that pickle thing we had?
Corndog that has a pickle in it? I don't know.
That's the name of it. The corndog that has a pickle in it.
I don't know the official name.
It was I don't know either. It was a pickle corn dog. So it's a pickle with a hollowed out center. They've shoved a hot dog in it. They stick it on a stick and then they dip it in this really thick corn stuff. And then they roll it in panko breadcrumbs and deep fry it. And I saw her do the whole thing. And the batter was super thick.
I think they have mayonnaise in it, which is okay.
I don't know why, but it was really gushy and white in the inside a little bit, huh? I saw some.
Yeah, it's mayonnaise.
You don't think that was the corn dog?
No, it's mayonnaise.
How would they put mayonnaise inside? So, what are you doing? Texting your boyfriend in the middle of our podcast? Really?
No, I'm just...
Oh, my God.
What?
Drink your tea. You need a little bit caffeine.
Just need to see what you texted me.
Oh, my God. It's so good. Have you tried it? Really? Because it's cool now.
Wish I had a mug.
You wish you had a mug? Don't you like Grandma's tea, China?
It's a little...
It's very difficult to handle, especially when you want to drink a lot. Okay, other current events. The Magic Castle, you said something to me about that, and I don't know what's happening.
They have virtual shows, I guess.
What?
But the Magic Castle is open still. No.
Wait.
Every Saturday there's a virtual show. You can pay $20.
Wait, have we been missing it all this time?
I don't really care much about it, but okay. It's not the same as in person.
In person, it's pretty incredible. Yeah, on TV, it's sort of like, okay, did they do a camera trick, right?
Yeah.
In person. So a lot of people won't know what the Magic Castle is. It's a club for magicians. It's a mansion up in the hills of Hollywood. And the inside is entirely decorated like a ride at Disneyland. They've got holographic statues that turn and look at you. And
they have a ghost in the bathroom.
They have a ghost in the bathroom that, what does she do? She talks or flushes the toilet or she farts? I can't remember what she does.
It's in the girls' bathroom, so I don't know about the man's bathroom.
I don't remember what she does.
She doesn't talk.
They have a piano that plays by itself, and if you talk to it, it'll play a tune related to whatever question you ask it.
If you want it to play a certain song.
You can ask for a song. It's got an invisible bird ghost that wants you to feed it dollars as a tip, and it tweets when you feed it. It's got a bar with bar stools that if you sit on it, I don't know if that's
There's
a
only
secret.
one that goes down.
You'll be sitting on it, and all of a sudden you'll get shorter and shorter, and you won't really notice. They have paintings with eyes that move.
Oh, yeah, you will notice. It makes a really loud sound.
What's in the phone booth? You shut the phone booth door and something happens.
I don't want to ruin everything.
So we're not going to ruin all of it. Okay, we'll stop there. And then they have these stages, big stages and little stages, where they do magic shows. And they'll have everybody who belongs is a magician. And you have to pass a test. I actually took like a magic class before I met Martin. And you have to pass a test. And then you pay dues to belong. And you have to be at a certain level of magic skill, I think. And our friend Robert Baxt is a member there. And Martin did special effects. Do you hear some clunking noises?
Just a bird.
And Martin, her dad, did some special effects for some magicians. And he knew a lot of magicians, and musicians too. So we ended up getting invited there a lot. And you miss it? You want to go again?
I just want to take somebody there.
Her boyfriend. Okay, so the cat's out of the bag. You have a boyfriend.
No.
And tell us where you met this man.
I don't want to talk about it. Move on.
It's a secret. It's private. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a hot topic this week. Some dude, you know about that? Some dude found, he's pouring a bowl of cereal. He had eaten one already, and he found these shrimp. He had eaten a bowl of cereal first. I read all the tweets. And he found these shrimp tails in the cereal, and he's holding them up in his hand. He's like, hey, why are there shrimp tails in my cereal, in my Cinnamon Toast Crunch? And they're obviously, they've been in the cereal because they're all coated with sugar and baked. And the problem why it's gone viral is General Mills that makes this cereal. They said, oh, no, those are lumps of sugar. And they refused to acknowledge they're shrimp tails. But the more he got into it, he found these little black things cooked into his cereal, and he found strings and things. So he posted it, and he said, does anyone know what this is? And the answer came back. Obviously, there was a mouse living in the raw ingredients, and that was the mouse poop, and the mouse collected the shrimp tails and collected the string, and then he got ground up into the cereal. Ew. I don't know if the mouse got ground up in the cereal, but the poop did. The guy already ate a bowl of it. So that's the whole story of that. Thank you, because you were watching some podcast where they started talking about it, and that's why I started looking it up. It was Addison Rae, right?
No.
Who was it that was talking about that?
Caitlin Ray.
Caitlin Rae. Okay, who's Addison Rae?
It's a TikToker.
And who's Caitlin Rae? Her sister or something?
No.
No relation?
No relation. They're best friends, actually.
Okay. Remember last time when you quizzed me on all the people who lived in the hype house, and I was just totally lost. I'm trying to edit that now, and I haven't even gotten to it. It's so complicated. So I thought I would play a game with you where I quiz you on some faces and see if you can recognize who they are. Are you ready to play a game like that?
But what about the boat stuck?
Okay, boat stuck. I have nothing new to add about the boat being stuck. I'm hoping everybody knows about it, but I bet some people don't.
I think it's free. And it's on its journey.
The boat's free. It looked like it was free. It was a big tanker. Everyone seems to know this because they did a million funny memes. I saw a meme of a picture of this boat stuck across the Suez Canal with a whole bunch of giant balloons over it, like the house in that Disney movie Up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michael sent me a meme where it was a shirt that had all these little square blocks of color and these green pants that said Evergreen on the butt. And it was an outfit you could wear so you could look like the ship.
There's also a YouTuber who wanted to do a video of the title would be something similar to boat free from a bunch of leaf blowers.
So they just blow it out.
Yeah.
There was a picture of a crane that was digging the dirt around the bottom of the boat, and the boat was huge, and the crane was this little thing. And then they kept putting like captions on it, like, hey, I'm digging as fast as I can and stuff like that.
Well, I think it's free and it's back on its journey to wherever it's going.
Yeah, and they have to dig out the canal because I guess there's a lot of mud that got displaced and messed up. Okay, so Michael told me something about this boat stuck thing that I have not seen on the internet, and I don't know if it's true. He said the guys were fooling around on their way. This is like a training boat or something. And they were out in the middle of the ocean before they went in the canal, and they drove it in a shape to sort of draw a shape in the ocean. And that if you look at the images from the GPS, you can see the shape they drew, and it's a penis. They drew a penis in the ocean before they went up the canal. Have you heard this?
How are you talking about it? I don't know.
You just look like a deer in the headlights when I say that. So I was gonna, before we play the game, I was also gonna ask you like how you're doing and stuff. And I asked you a little about your acting career, but there's one job you never got paid for.
Yeah.
I keep sending emails and calling, and this is from January. I have the saga going on where I've given up on calling and I've given up on emailing. I don't know. I think I'll just wait a while and see what happens. They keep saying, be patient. We'll get to it eventually. But every time you try to reach these people at Central Casting that do the payroll, you just get somebody on the line saying, oh, due to technical difficulties, we can't help you. And this has been going on for a month that I've been calling them after they didn't pay you for a month. So they owe you a lot of money. That was for that 16-hour day you worked.
No, they owe me for...
They owe you a 16-hour day and an 11-hour day.
And a COVID test.
And a COVID test. So that's going to be a bunch of money when you get it. Do you want to talk about a book review? Hand me that book over there. We just finished this book, Paradise Island by Sam Golbach and Colby Brock, who I really like these guys, mostly because they remind me of, they're like sons, they're like Michael, they're at that age. And also they like exploring and adventure. And we kind of were into that before we sort of settled down. Mm-hmm. We did a lot of exploring and stuff. So we were reading this book. Okay, this is a book about them going to Hawaii. I'm not supposed to spoil the ending, right?
I don't think so.
But it's like they had this experience that was really horrible, frightening, horrific, and it was involving ghosts or Satan or something. So what did you think as I was reading it? You kept texting your boyfriend through the whole movie. I mean, the whole book. So my impression is it didn't hold your interest.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. And it was too slow.
It was, okay, so here's what I think. I think they had an amazing adventure, but I feel like I think it's like 28 chapters, and I feel like the first 7/8 of it was really slow because they just were telling what was happening chronologically. And I feel like they could have totally changed the effect on me if they had said right up front that something happened that was, little did we know, or something like that. Little did we know she was planning our demise or something. You know what I mean? So there was that. I really like the way they alternated between Sam and Colby. I think they took turns writing chapters of the book for real, in real life.
No, I don't think they actually wrote the book, Mom.
Well, they had this ghostwriter, but the way I read the description in the back, it sounds like they wrote it. They didn't like the way they wrote it. They felt like it was sort of juvenile the way they write, and they needed a ghostwriter to punch it up. But I think structurally she should have added hints about what was going to happen early on so we could kind of be ahead of them a little bit, so we can know more than they know.
I don't know.
Oh, you're giving it such a bad review, and these guys are such nice guys. At least I think Sam was nice. We live in a place where they used to live, and we used to ride the elevator, and they'd ride the elevator, or we'd go downstairs and they'd be getting Postmates. Or one time when I was recording my first YouTube video downstairs in the lobby, one of them, they came downstairs and they both gave me like a thumbs up because they saw my ring light. Mm-hmm. So I feel like they're nice guys, and I want to support them.
Yeah, they're nice. It's just, I don't know.
Okay, so do you think it really happened? the thing they described. It's
I think so.
okay. I got a question. There's a scene in here where Sam breaks his arm, and
I don't think that happened.
but wait a minute. Do you remember him having a cast on his arm one time when we met him in the elevator?
No, he didn't have a cast on his arm.
He didn't? I thought I saw him with a cast.
I've never seen him in a cast. I only seen him in back brace.
Okay, so that must be a false memory that I have.
Yeah.
Okay, so they went to Hawaii, they came back, and then we didn't see them. They were like not visible anywhere. It was really freaky, I thought. They were going to move. They said they were moving to Hawaii. So if this stuff
happened way before, like way before.
This happened on their first
3
trip?
years, like a long time ago.
This experience happened 3 years ago?
It didn't happen pretty recently. That's all I know.
It didn't?
Mm-mm.
I thought they went to Hawaii like just before they moved.
They probably did, but then like that was not the trip that day.
Well, that might explain it. But I thought when they came back from Hawaii that last time, they just got real quiet. We never saw them in the hallways. They didn't post that much stuff. And I thought that would explain it, because this is like, if someone went through what was in this book, you'd have PTSD pretty bad. Have you ever had PTSD?
I feel like, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many do you give this book?
I say 7.
Okay. I'd say 7 too. Roblox. Last thing I wanted to ask you about. What the heck are you doing on Roblox?
I'm playing games.
It's so cool. It's so funny. She goes on this game.
I was a firefighter today.
So how many games are on there? Like thousands?
Billion, probably.
Okay. Let me tell you. Last time we had the podcast, I said you should get into stocks. And you were like, I'm too busy. I don't want to, whatever. Roblox is a stock. And Jim Cramer recommends it. Also, Disney is a stock.
I'm kind of stuck in Tesla.
Oh, you bought Tesla and you're in the shares of Tesla.
If I sell it, I'll have no money.
What do you mean? It's not worth that much?
Mm-mm.
What do you mean if you sell it, you'll have... If you sell it, you'll...
We've got a third of a share, so it's not even a full share.
Oh, so you need more to invest. Okay, so maybe when you get paid for that big job, you can put that money in the stock market.
I don't think stock market's for me.
Why is that?
You can do it for me if you want.
Because you see how hard I work?
I don't want to have to wake up at 5 a.m.
You don't have to. You can just buy stuff you believe in and leave it sit there. I'm just trying to do options.
I don't like it. Gives me anxiety.
Does it give you anxiety when I'm up or just when you bought something?
I bought something.
Okay, so you own a third of a share of a Tesla. Does it give you anxiety? Or are you glad you own it? Does it make you feel good?
I want to be out of it now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That gives you anxiety?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Should we do a game? Do you want to do Never Have I Ever? With 10 questions? Do you want to take a break?
Let's play a game. Yeah.
Never have I ever mooned someone. Did you ever moon someone? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do, but I don't think I have.
Where you pull your pants down and show them your butt? So if I've done it...
so.
Okay, so if I've done it, do I have to lower a finger?
Yeah, but I don't have room for that.
I got one down.
I guess I have.
Have you ever mooned someone seriously? You think you have because I have?
Well, I guess so.
Okay, we used to live in Cedar Court, right? You know that window in the tub? I was taking a bath, and the only person who ever drove up the street was your dad. This was way before you were born, and I knew the sound of his engine, and he'd go to the top of the hill, turn around, come down, and park. And I heard him go by, and I was naked in the bathtub. What do you mean that's the wrong one?
Wrong car.
What do you mean? Yeah, I know. That's what I was afraid of. I heard it coming. I stuck my butt in the window, and it did turn out to be him. But as soon as he went by, I thought, I wonder if that was the wrong car. And then he waited. You know what he did? He had such a sense of humor. He waited a really long time to come in to make me think it had been a different car. Never have I ever gone scuba diving. I never did.
In a pool.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Okay, are we not doing fingers on this?
Well, I don't have room for that.
Yeah. You don't have no... You can't have your... Do you want to say anything about going scuba diving in the pool? Because I don't know what it feels like.
I didn't like it.
Did it scare you? Did it give you claustrophobia?
I just didn't like it.
I couldn't do it because of some heart thing that I had gone through or something. But you didn't like it.
Mm-mm.
Was it too wet?
No, I just didn't like it.
Do you want to expound on that at all?
It was heavy on me.
Oh, I never thought of that. Like a crushing feeling?
Yeah.
Or the equipment was heavy? The pressure of the water or the equipment?
Equipment, and then also the breathing stuff was like, I felt like I couldn't breathe sometimes.
Because you had to breathe through your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I don't know.
I've never done... I did snorkeling, and I was always getting water in my mask and up my nose and stuff. Never have I ever found a treasure?
What do you mean by that?
I was thinking you kind of did. Stuff that I buried for you guys to find.
Okay. I don't think that counts.
Nah. Never have I ever saved a life. Saved a life. I did.
I don't think so.
Well, you saved the lives of the cats.
They weren't dying.
You saved the life. We saved the life of a couple birds that flew in our house.
Oh, yeah, I did save flies.
Yeah,
Water.
you saved a lot of flies and
In the bird's water.
spiders. You saved flies in the bird's water.
Yeah.
You pick them out.
Yeah.
Never have I ever tried pot. Did you ever try pot? I did.
Yeah, I did.
When did you do it?
You were with me.
It was that vaping thing
Yeah.
for migraines.
Yeah.
That was legal. Never have I ever blamed a fart on someone else.
I have.
I have. I did it at the movie set when I farted on live television.
You
And
blamed the
cut.
fart that you had
On another actor. I was like, I was so
on
embarrassed.
me recently.
When Dylan was over?
No, Dylan was on the phone.
Oh, and I was joking around. I farted really loud just like 2 days ago. And then I said, didn't I blame it on the cat?
No, you blamed it on me.
I don't think I did. I blamed the cat. Didn't I
Okay.
say,
I
oh,
don't know.
spider cat?
Forgot.
You think I blamed you? Never have I ever hid from a celebrity.
No.
Did you ever hide from a celebrity?
No.
Did you ever see anybody in our building that was famous and like go up the stairs instead or something?
No.
I hid from Henry Winkler that time. I saw him coming in. I was scared and I didn't know how to react, so I went and hid in a phone booth and pretended to make a phone call.
A fake phone booth.
Yeah, and then it turned out to be a prop. And he was looking at me all strange, like, what is that lady doing in that phone booth? Never have I ever gone skinny dipping?
No.
Never?
Mm-mm.
What about in the mountains? Did you go naked in there?
Mm-mm.
Oh. I did.
Okay.
You're not going to ask, huh?
No.
Never have I ever plucked a hair from inside my nose?
No.
You never did that?
Mm-mm.
I did. It's super painful. Never have.
Okay.
It's so painful. And the pain doesn't go away after you pluck it. It just stays a really long time. Never have I ever eavesdropped on a family member.
What do you mean?
Only when I was a kid did I listen to my parents because I got this recording machine, like a tape recorder, and I hid it under the couch and I turned it on to see if they'd talk about me. But it would run out of tape before they ever did.
I have these AirPods.
And
you can listen. You can turn that into like...
you can leave them laying in another room and turn it on and you can listen to what people are saying.
Yeah.
I saw that on Shane Dawson.
I wanted to try out.
So I heard Shane Dawson hasn't come back yet because there's a lot of hate online every time he thinks about it.
Well,
I hope he knows. I hope he knows there's a lot of people that love him.
I don't know if we should be talking about that.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I got for Never Have I Ever. Okay, name that celebrity. Okay, here I'm going to torture you now. I'm going to show you pictures, and you have to guess who they are.
Okay, what time is it? We have time.
She's ready to play HQ.
Oh, I see one's Judy Garland.
How? How do you see it's Judy Garland? Did I put the name on it?
No, I saw a picture and I'm like, oh, Judy Garland.
Who's this guy?
Thing with people,
do you recognize him?
I think with people I only recognize.
That's him when he's like 17.
Okay, I mean, talk.
You have to talk in this podcast? Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't remember people's names. I just remember their faces. Okay.
Do you know where he's from?
Is he the guy from Heathers?
Yep. Christian Slater. Do you know who that guy is?
All I can think about is Full House or Open House. I don't know. One
okay,
of those old houses.
There's this show called Happy Days, and this is the Fonz.
I don't know that.
This is Henry Winkler, the guy I hid from in the phone booth.
You can't do that to me if I don't know them.
Okay. This is from my childhood.
That's Miss Piggy.
Very good. Are you feeling better now? Do you know who that is?
My first thing that came to mind was Adele, but I feel like it's somebody else.
Wow, she does kind of look like Adele. So there's a song about her.
It's like a song.
Her first name is Barbara
Streisand?
Yeah, that's Barbara Streisand when she's young. This you'll never know, but
he looks like someone from the Beatles.
This guy, so see
like
how
Paul.
His hair is? That's how we had such huge crushes on this dude. His name is David Cassidy. He was in the Partridge Family. But my big crush was Danny Bonaducci, the redhead kid, because he was the smart one who was always into business and trying to scheme. Okay, so that was a show we used to watch. Do you know who this is?
No clue. Is that Cher?
Yes. How did you figure it out?
The only thing is because of her long ears.
The long earrings?
Yeah, and her hair.
Did I tell you about her having these giant hoop earrings?
No, I just feel like
Judy
Garland.
Yeah, that's right. You know that one. I knew you'd know that one.
That it?
No? Do you know who these people are?
Is that the people from the original cast of Charlie's Angels?
Yeah, that's the original Charlie's Angels. This is Farrah Fawcett.
The only reason why I remember that is because there's three people in.
Right. I thought I'd do that for a clue. Do you know what show this is from?
That's Grease. He's from Grease.
He was in Grease.
I don't know anything else about him.
So this is from Saturday Night Fever, the disco movie where he's dancing.
Yeah, I would not know that.
Look at that pose. Look at that. He's like so strutty.
I did not know that. I just remember him.
What a pose. Okay, that's all. That's John Travolta. He's also an actor right now. That's it. I didn't want
right now. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Oh no, he's just old.
Wait, he's still alive?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you. John.
Where is he? She go find him.
Volta. Where is he? Oh my God, he looks so different now.
You sure he's still alive?
Oh crap, I clicked on the wrong thing. Is this Wikipedia? No, I want this. Here's Wikipedia.
Wikipedia's always wrong.
Yeah, I know that's made up by a bunch of people who have an Instagram.
I can edit any Wikipedia page.
He was in Carrie? I didn't know he was in Carrie. He's in Grease. Wait. You said Grease, right? Okay. I got confused and thought you said someone else was in Grease. He was in all this stuff. This is how he looked. He was in Welcome Back, Kotter, which was this show when he was young. See how he's aging gradually here? He was in like...
But is he still dead?
No. Look. Born... Wait. Years active. I thought he was dead. No. He was born 1954. He's 67 years old. And he lives in New Jersey.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, he's born in New Jersey. Who would live in New Jersey if they're an actor? Doesn't make sense. Okay, so do you want to do some fortune telling with tea leaves real quick before we go?
Sure.
All right. Okay, you got to drink your tea because the tea leaves are in the bottom of the cup. Actually, mine are floating. You got to strain it out with your teeth. Glad I made it decaf. When you get down to just a little bit, you swirl it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then you turn the teacup over. Don't do it yet because you'll have a flood. That is such good tea. Doesn't that taste good? Are you dribbling down your shirt? Really, to do this right, we should have drank our tea, turned our teacups over, had our conversation. Oh, no. Can I help? Should I help? I thought you were going to barf before. Okay, so swirl it around 3 times. And then gently turn it upside down on your saucer. All right. This is mine. What do you see?
I see.
Oh my God. It looks like Catwoman with her.
I see a dinosaur with a lady on top.
I do see that. I also see like a lady wearing glasses, cat ears, and crossing her arms.
I see that.
What do you see? That looks like a baby to me.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's like a little monkey baby.
A baby? Why?
You know what? I'm gonna I want to take a picture of these.
Mom,
what?
why does it look like a baby?
Oh crap! No, don't have a baby. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of these. Oh, now she's texting. Oh my God, I forgot to hit record. Are you texting your boy? No, not on there. On my phone. Are you texting your boyfriend?
No.
About the baby?
No.
Don't worry, it's a monkey baby. Okay, honestly, mine looks to me like she's riding an octopus monster. And she's like an evil Catwoman, and she's crossing her arms. She's got like weapons or something. You Googling the meaning of these things? It looks like a little monkey baby.
Represents new challenges and good times.
A monkey does? Or a baby? What was that?
my nose. Oh.
Okay. Babies are featured in the teacup when a new project is on the horizon. It is time to let go of the past and move on in the future. Here comes Roxy. She's like, I want to see these tea leaves. There is various. This is poorly written.
I don't know.
It should be there are various meanings of related to this. There is various meanings of related to this symbol. It's like a Chinese website.
I don't know where I got this.
New birth. New beginnings, happy, content times. This illustrates the problem that we sometimes encounter with the tea leaves, that many ancient tea leaf dictionaries outline a range of meanings when a baby is seen in the teacup. Can you look up monkey? Because you had a baby monkey.
This part.
If the teacup has been turned by a man, it shows that the baby represents new challenges and good times. If turned by a woman, then it is likely to suggest a pregnancy. Did you ask me to read this because you knew what it said?
No.
Oh my God. A baby near the handle suggests you may have a baby soon. This is not near the handle. This is the lip. If the baby is near the top of the rim, it's not. This may be, it is near the top of the rim. It's near the top of the rim near you. This may presage the birth of a new venture after considerable planning and deliberation. At the bottom of the cup, it warns that a venture or even a pregnancy may not be planned. Thank God. This is a highly planned baby that is not a real baby. The presence of this symbol is also associated with a new interest, and that this is not written in English. I just want.
I don't know how if
it's
like
poor grammar. The presence of this symbol is also associated with a new interest, and that there is a strong need for a cat to move out of our camera range. That there is a strong need for growth. You need to grow. This can also symbolize spiritual enlightenment and the need to be loved by others. If the placement of the symbol is near the top of your teacup, it indicates you are likely to be a creator of new inventions. If the symbol represents itself close to the handle, it indicates that a baby may actually be born.
I don't know what your means.
Well, the hard thing is, to me, it looks like a demon cat woman riding. She's half snake.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Do you see her eyeballs?
Maybe
she's like crossing her arms. Or maybe those are wings. She's like a monster. She's like a monster. It's like a monster. It's like a demon with a little bird flying above it.
So just demon?
Or do you think it's a dragon? It could be a dragon. Look at its face. It has ears and a pointy nose. Maybe it's a dragon.
I don't know.
So you asked me, what are you doing? You're texting your boyfriend? He doesn't know how to. Okay, go ahead and text him, but he doesn't know the answer. Are you telling him the pregnancy thing?
Yeah.
That's disturbing. Did we read the whole site?
I don't know. I got off the site. I don't know.
Was it too disturbing? Tea leaves meaning. A to Z reading dictionary.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Search this dictionary. Demon.
Oh, it's the same place.
Is that where you were?
Yeah.
One result found. Where is it? One result found. Where's the result? Oh, often interpreted.
You gotta click on it.
Oh. That does look like the demon, doesn't it? With the two horns? That is a demon. To see a demon in your teacup is a representation of danger. The demon is a type of spirit which is said to be evil and torments people in hell or even while they're alive. As a symbol, a demon represents emotional distress, fear, physical abuse. If you happen to see a demon in your teacup, it denotes that you have to be careful because someone is about to cause physical harm to you, which will cause you to have emotional distress, and it will inflict fear on you. Wherever you go, be vigilant and make sure you are safe and secure. Top of the teacup or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom of teacup. A demon seen at the bottom of a teacup is a good sign because it means that you have nothing to fear about because all the people you social with are trustworthy and there is no danger of them hurting you or making you unhappy. Maintain them and make sure that you don't lose them because getting a trustworthy friend is not easy. Hold on to them dearly and work together as a team to move forward in your development agenda.
Well, this was a good podcast.
Okay. So I'll be careful and you don't get pregnant, okay?
Okay.
Start a project.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see you next week. Do you want to do it weekly?
Well, let's see. Because I won't be
Let's
here
see.
for 2 weeks.
Okay. So we'll see you soon, I hope.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.